Hello, guys. Welcome to the lesson. Today we are gonna have a debate lesson, and we are going to talk about uh, first topic is about whether people should be allowed to have guns or not. Okay, so me and Daniel, Mike and Daniel, we are going to support this idea. We're going to think that people should own the gun, and Klim and Debate are going to oppose this idea. Okay, go ahead, please. Klim, start.
Okay, the first argument is that so much guns will increase crime on the streets. Argument number two is that many people have problems with their head in modern society. Number three, in Russia, people
Explain.
don't have...
Explain your thoughts. You don't have to just name the reasons.
Okay, number one, it will increase crime. So you know that if everybody can buy their own gun, people who bought these guns can rob somebody or kill somebody. It is so bad. Number two, many people have problems with head. You know that nowadays there are a lot of people live in stress and live in so much violence in society. That is why for this category of people, guns should be blocked. Number three, Russian society.
That's it. That's it. You will talk about number three next time. Okay. Daniel, first of all, you have 30 seconds to oppose his statements. Say why he is wrong or why these are, for example, weak reasons. And another 30 minutes you will spend to tell your ideas why they should own guns. Start.
First of all, if in Russia we're going to sell guns for people, all people, it means that those people need to go to to doctor, and doctor need to tell them, all the people, that this man is healthy and he can buy a gun because he's healthy. And in my opinion, people should own gun because, first of all, this is going to, if people have gun, the crime level going to be less, because people can just kill the bad guy who's going to kill them, I think. And the second is
okay, that's it. Now let Idibek talk. Pick the reason. Okay, so do you see Klim? He said that if for example, if somebody is psychological unstable and unstable to protect himself, or has some psychological disorders, he cannot have a gun. Buy a gun, because you literally need to, for example, present some papers from doctors that you are psychologically healthy and able to handle owning a gun. Then you can buy a gun in supermarkets. So you got it? So literally, he weakened one of your reasons, okay? And second of your reasons, which was about the, for example, insecurity in the streets because a lot of people own guns. So he didn't mention that. I will mention that, okay? Idibek, go ahead. You have 1 minute to, maybe you can talk, oppose the ideas of Daniel, and then present your own ideas. Start.
Okay. The reason of people who support of own the guns, it's people have to protect yourself by having guns. I think it's very false. It's dangerous for society to have guns, because if every people don't have guns in society, we don't have there are not reason to protect yourself if anyone don't have guns, because anybody don't how Nami Paruna, what was
shoot.
Yes, anybody shoot anyone. Because of this, we don't really we don't need in own guns. Because of this, I am opposite of having guns.
Okay, come on, you talk too slowly. You took 1.5 minutes. Okay, now, and like Klee mentioned, there will be more crimes in the streets, and Idibek also mentioned that like people should own the guns because nobody owns a gun, something like that, and you don't have to be. Okay, we will see about it. We will see about it. Okay, let's go. First of all, I will start. Okay, let's go ahead. Kalim said that there will be more crimes in the streets. So why do you think there will be more crimes in the streets? Like maybe because somebody owns a gun, it means that like they're gonna just get out of the house and start shooting everybody else? Of course not. First of all, because they are mentally very well and they can control their conditions, so they will never shoot anybody without like if somebody commits a crime and another guy owns a gun, so like literally, basically, he has the right to shoot at the guy who committed a crime. I think it makes the society even safer, not more dangerous. And about the 80 bag, like if you don't own a gun and nobody owns a gun, nobody shoots you. So like committing crime is not only about shooting. If you do not shoot anybody else, it means like you don't commit a crime. There are thousands of other types of crimes, like stealing, like I don't know, hitting, like hurting, like let's say hijacking and kidnapping other people, kids. So you see this kind of guys every day, and they just run away from you. If you own a gun, so you can just take out your gun and shoot in his leg without killing and protect yourself. And I have a reason, but unfortunately I don't have time, so I will present my reasons why we should own guns in the next part. Okay, wait, next episode. Okay, go ahead, Klim. So I didn't unfortunately present any.
It was brilliant, Mike. You're super fast guy.
In 1 minute, we need to make it to 1 minute. You know.
Okay. So I am the next year.
Yes.
What I should do? I should
if
get
you want
on your
no, it's called a re-battle. Do you know what does mean battle? When the two rappers rap together, it's called battle. You need to re-battle. Okay, oppose my statements if you want. If you don't, you just present your own ideas. That's up to you. Okay.
Okay, let's start.
I just like there are a lot of like discussions in the fundamentals and the basics of the things that we are discussing. For example, like Gerbek mentioned that people can commit crimes because like that is fundamentally there should be something else said before we present these ideas. You know, so where it comes, what is a crime? You know, like these things. That is why I oppose. If you also have some thoughts regarding what I just told you, you can of course debate. Why not?
Okay, try. Yeah. So the first I tried to answer on your speech about that if somebody buy their own gun, it was a really mental health person. I not support this idea because you know that in Russia it is so high level of corruption, and people who really wants to buy a gun can buy a special ticket about mental health, and that is why
fake documents.
Yeah, fake documents. Okay. So the second part of my speech is option number 3, that Russian society don't have culture of using guns. I mean that let's imagine if everybody could buy their own gun, people don't know how use this gun normally, because there are a lot of idiots who can buy weapons and shoot on the streets.
Okay, thank you. Very good reason. Okay, you mentioned it very well. I expected that you will tell that to me, that people can buy fake documents. but okay, I will rebuttal it. I will rebuttal it. Wait for rebuttal. Okay, Daniel, if you can rebuttal, if you can oppose his statements, please. Okay,
I
be my
think yes,
guest.
I can
Okay,
try.
you see,
Uh,
my team is also smart. So, okay, go
uh,
ahead. Start.
like Liam say, we have a high level of corruption in Russia, so but they also can buy guns just on the street from bandits, and if we start to sell guns legacy, it means that
Legally.
the legally, yes, the bandits who sell weapons will have less money, so this is going to be good. That's all.
Okay. Do you have your reasons? Your own reasons?
No, yeah, I
No,
have.
no. Okay. So let's go. Idibek, you can start. Go ahead.
Okay, I think there are not any benefit in owned guns to people. It's only benefit for people who sell it. I think it's very big business because of this. Every businessman who sell it, they try uh, to
Ipek, we don't hear you.
Okay, go ahead. Claim you continue.
to do it by giving right another people to use guns. Because of this, I think it's only benefit to people who sell it. There are not any benefit to another people, to users.
Okay. Okay. So now I'm gonna now it's my turn, I think. Yes, I'm gonna talk about all of your reasons. So okay, first we start with fake documents. I agree with you, Clint, that we can make fake documents, but by paying bribes. And Daniel said that if you can fake documents, of course you can buy like illegally the guns. 100% agree with him. Okay, if you can pay bribes, fake documents for free, why don't you pay a little more and like without any document buy a gun? That is like fair enough, I think, in my opinion. And it does not mean that okay, it does not mean that if for example something is bad and like the root, okay, the like fundament of this problem is not of being the fake documents and people needing a gun, is not the gun itself, is not the, for example, fake document itself, is the bribe. So we need to fix the document. Okay, so we need to fix and we need to cure the sickness, not like the result of it. Because like whether we do, like we talk about guns, we talk about sickness, we talk about pornography or something else, like these problems will keep appearing if we do not like uproot the root, the basic problem, the fundamental problem of the issue, you know. So, and the second one, you said about not owning experience. Of course, like I think there are thousands, 80% of the male or female who get married, they don't have experience in having sex, but they will have experience in 2 days. I think owning a gun is not some like a new science. You can have in 2 days experience. Come on, man, you gotta be kidding me. You don't have experience driving a car when you're 16 and your father teaches you, and you will have experience in 2 seconds. And they're like Idibek told about like big businessmen. Come on, man, everything is business in this world. Everything. I can like there are big cities who are business, big cities, let alone some guns, some like product bullshit, be magazines or newspapers or holdings. Big cities, businessmen buy cities. Let's talk about Elon Musk, who is now building an entire city which is called Starbase. Come on, man. So if something makes, if he's a businessman, he's gonna make business in everything. It does not have to be some guns, some drugs, or some other stuff. But not good, but bad businessmen. Okay, evil businessmen do this, not good businessmen. Okay, so it's not about like business. If there is a business, if one person does not, the next bad person will, of course, do the bad business. Okay, and if you are talking about the bad businessmen, they are already doing it and buying and selling the guns in trillions of dollars nowadays. Come on. Okay, who are you? Who are you like telling these words to? Come on, man. So, oh, I talked too much. Sorry. Okay, Klim, now let's talk about you. Go ahead.
Okay, let's continue. So, my arguments number 4 and number 5 is that it is so bad time for supporting the idea of approving guns for citizens in Russia, because you know that it is so high level of social depression in Russian society after Russian invasion in Ukraine. That is why it may this approval may make some bad
result.
things. Yeah, some bad result. Yeah. So option number 5 is, give me 1 second. Option number 5 that this approving will increase the level of suicide in Russian society, because it is so simple to kill yourself by using the guns. It is the super clean and fast way of death. Repeat your question, please, Mike.
No, that's fine. You already explained, like mental health, they have mental health problem because they can't kill themselves because of the increase in suicide. Okay, right. Why not? Of course, I agree with you. Sorry. So, Daniel, did you hear everything these guys are telling?
I hear, and sorry, Mike, I agree with him about this.
You don't have to agree. Come on.
We like Anakin and Obi-Wan from Star Wars in the end.
No, you don't have to agree. Come on. No. In this case, in this lesson, you don't have to agree with him. So you need to find
I understand.
It means you have some critical thinking. Okay, it doesn't matter. You should agree or don't agree. It means like you just have to have some critical thinking. I'm also against this idea, but critical thinking, man. So.
Okay.
So when you cannot debate, when you cannot think critically over something, I think you cannot really understand that topic fully, in my opinion. Okay, none of us, I think, will understand the topic fully. Only the sellers understand the topic fully. But we need to discuss it. Do you have anything to say or not?
No, I am pass.
Shame on you. Okay, so you won. Anyway, now, how about you? What do you say? Go ahead.
Okay, if someone want to see or understand, is it true or not to own guns, see to the countries who let to own or to have guns, as a USA or another European country. So, we see these days that in that countries every day anybody shoot anyone and kill anyone somebody by using
somebody should shoot somebody.
Yes, somebody, and by using guns, of course. If someone they don't any what was Nasrani?
Mood.
Yes. If someone wake up and he don't have mood, and he try to shoot someone. We see like this last year also it was in Russia. One people, I think he killed about 10 or 15 years people, and pupil, yes. I think it's very wrong to let to own guns.
Okay. So let me talk about these things. And another thing that Klim mentioned earlier about selling all these like guns illegally, and he said that like if we sell them, there will be more crimes. And Daniel also mentioned that we should sell them legally, and it will be fine. It decreases actually the number of the crime rate in the cities and countries. Why? Because like when somebody has a gun illegally and it is not recorded anywhere, so nobody can track that person or that gun or something else. And when they shoot somebody else, like nobody can track. But If you own a gun legally, it means it's like a car. Can you commit crime with your car? Of course you can, and they will find you in 5 minutes. Okay, the police find so. But if you own a gun legally, and whenever you, for example, like shoot somebody, or you just press the trigger of the gun, so like they will understand. Oh, like this bullet is from this gun, and this gun belongs to, let's say, Klim Jackson. Okay, so I know they will catch Klim Jackson in 5 minutes. So if like Klim is smart enough, and he will never use his gun against something bad, and whenever he uses something that is considered to be self-protection, or when he sees somebody like who is like actually committing some crime. Okay, so let's see, like when you have own a gun, so I think like you're just owning a car, but the car is very dangerous, you know, and you have to be very careful about using it. Why not? And you also mentioned about bad idea in mental health and suicide. I think like you're right, but not fully, because there are 1,000 other ways. You can just drink some like bad drug and you can die, and you can throw yourself from the bridge and you can die. I think like if these like suiciders who really want to commit suicide, if they really want, like there are 1,000 ways. You don't need a gun. Come on, why do you go to buy and pay some extra because you're gonna die? Just jump over the bridge, you know? Like why do you need to spend so much money? And you know, after your death, somebody else will gonna pay your debt, you know? So okay, so you don't have to spend too much money. Just jump over the bridge, or I don't know, something else. You don't have to put yourself in danger of gun and stuff like that. That's not a good thing. Okay, countries having guns, they have shooting and things like that in all the countries, but I don't think that is right, because like it's very simple. You can buy from anybody and illegally and go and do the shooting. So like I don't think but it will probably, when they just start allowing guns in some countries, maybe it will increase the level of crime maybe for a few years, and after that it will like decrease again, because like people see no reason in owning a gun when they just should be allowed. It doesn't mean, oh, you should own a gun. So it is not obligatory. It's not mandatory. You have a choice. You can own or don't own. People don't it in society. Why? Of course, they don't want to pay extra for guns. So these are my things. And one reason people own a gun, so I'm going to take longer, that nobody mentioned, is not only about self protection, society, and bullshit stuff like that. It's just about hunting. You know, you go hunting, you should own a gun. Why not? So that is very ridiculous that you can go hunting, and that is ridiculous. Not for self-protection, but just for hunting. I think 100% people should be allowed to have guns. So why not? Okay, go ahead. Klim, do you want to say something? Add something?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Let's start. So the first, you said that everything is business, and guns trading is also business. I not support this idea, because if you want to trade something or to start your business, you should separate bad things from good things. If all people support your idea, maybe 5 years later, we will face with companies who trade kids and others shit. It is so bad. So the next part is that you said that yeah, people can use their guns for hunting. Hunting, it is for hunting, people use another types of guns, and hunting now approved in Russian society. It is okay. You can hunt in special farms, and it is okay. But nobody use AK-47 for ducks. It is stupid thing, yeah. Okay.
I agree with you. Like, what do you think if there is a gun for hunting? Does that gun kill somebody if you shoot a person?
Yeah, why not? Why not?
So
there are a lot of
still a gun.
Yeah, there are a lot of super powerful guns nowadays, but the difference between guns for hunting or for killing people is their speed of
bullet.
Yeah, no speed of bullet. How many bullets you can shoot in 1 minute? For example, AK-47, it is automatical type of guns, and it shoots so fast, and so big gun bullets in 1 minute.
Big amount of bullets.
Yeah. But if
Okay.
you talk about for hunting, it is like one bullet in 1 minute.
I agree with you. 1 bullet in 1 minute. I agree with you. And I think owning a kind of gun that shoots several bullets in 1 second or in 10 seconds is also their advantages for hunting. Why? Because imagine you are in the middle of a jungle hunting for example, bears, and there are 10 bears. You shoot one of them and none of them attack you. So if you have a gun that shoots 1 bullet in 1 minute, just if you during the time then you are loading your gun, so another bear will attack and kill you. That was a case in my country where I saw a guy who was hunting bears and he wanted to get the bear and said, oh, here is a bear, beautiful bear and stuff like that. And started like loading the gun, and until he loaded, he like put it together and he just wanted to shoot, and the bear attacked and killed him. So this is a little good idea if you like own fast shooting guns when you are going hunting. So we finish our debate, and tell me who won the debate fairly. Okay, Klim, in your opinion, who won the debate?
Who wants the debate? Can you translate, please? Who is the winner?
Yes, who is the winner of the debate? Me or you in a debate?
I don't know. I think that everybody is winners.
Okay, now there's nothing like everybody's winner. It's like one winner, one group is winner, another one is loser.
Okay.
What do you think?
Of course, you won, Mr. Muhammad.
Because no, you also had really good reasons.
Yes, I had reason, but I think you use in 1 minute about 1,000 words.
But you still had like if we talk about language skills, it's a different thing, and if we talk about the reason for the debate, it's a different thing. Let's not look at language skills. Let's look at the reasons.
Despite of that, you are opposite. I think you are opposite of using own guns.
Yes.
And you could tell something about this.
Yeah.
Yes, you are really winner.
Okay. Let's ask from Daniel. Okay, Daniel.
I think they win because in the future, if we was right, we can buy guns, and another group can't buy guns.
Okay, so like, please tell me who is a winner in the debate, in your opinion.
This is a really hard question because in all people try to say something cool, and they say something cool, and
yes,
because I love myself, I say that they win.
Okay. So yeah, like if I tell that we won, of course I would tell we won, but if I tell we won, it sounds not correct because I'm a player and I cannot be a judge as well. But if Shahnaza came and you would debate and I would not participate, and if I did not participate, of course I would be a judge and I would tell you fairly like who is a winner. But in this case, I would announce our group a winner, but it's not fair 100% because I'm a player. So well, I guess Daniel said we are a little bit selfish. So, but even if we, for example, if there are 100 scores for like both groups, I would give 51 to our group and 49 to your group. And the reasons were really great about mental health, about psychological situations, about committing suicides. They were really great, and about the types of gun that you know for hunting and for shooting, and these were great. And Idibeg also mentioned like about the society is safe, so you don't need a gun, and like why do you need to spend your money on something that never used probably. So there were real good reasons actually. And Daniels also had like some really good in the beginning, and after that his battery died. Do you know what does mean battery died? Батарейка села. So he didn't have like strong reasons, but in the beginning he had some really good reasons. So let's pick another topic. What do you think?
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay. Very good reason. I think like, okay. So all people should be vegetarians. And who supports this idea and who does not?
I don't support this idea because
I think nobody supports.
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
stupid shit.
Okay, so nobody supports, but I think we have to support. Okay, Daniel, let's support.
Okay.
We have to support. We have to support. Well, all people should be vegetarian. And Klim and Idibek, they will not support. They will oppose. So we will
We're
have.
going to have meetings on the road.
Sorry.
We're going to have meetings on the highways, like nowadays. You maybe saw in Instagram or something else, and that people who support the vegetarians like say on the road and say like just stop oil or something like this. Just stop it.
Haters.
Yeah.
Come on, you. Why do you tell these things to them, man? Come on. You are helping the opponents. Do not help the opponents. Okay, guys, we have 3 minutes. I put the timer. Go ahead, prepare. Okay, in this case, I'm going to start. Okay, so and then Klim in the back, you will oppose. Okay, Daniel, get ready. So I'm going to start by saying like, why should we be vegetarians? Okay, let me start my time. Okay, there are a lot of reasons. For example, I can name that we should be vegetarians. It could be like environment, health, vegetarian, innocent animals, and there are other reasons. Okay, so first of all, it is like to reduce the risk of like #1 killer heart disease. Like nowadays, we have a lot of heart diseases. You can agree with me that it is very hard to cure heart disease, and it is probably impossible when you have heart disease to replace your heart because it is the main part of our body. Okay, the main part of our body. Vegetarians, the diets tend to be naturally lower in saturated fat and cholesterol and have higher intake of plant nutrition than most meat-based diets. Vegetarians have been shown to have 24% lower risk of dying of heart disease than non-vegetarians. Furthermore, world-renowned physician Dr. Dean Ornish found that patients on a low-fat vegetarian who do not have a lot of meat that has a lot of fat, like just vegetarians and very few fat, let's say, actually reversed coronary heart disease, which means like instead of their heart disease getting worse, it got better, their condition. So another one is cancer prevention. We all know that like what is cancer and how terrible disease it is. That can cause like thousands of deaths every month, not a year. Regularly consuming a diet that contains the fruits and vegetables is strongly associated with a reduced risk of some cancers. There is evidence that vegetarians tend to have a lower overall rate of cancer compared to the general population who eat meat. All right, red meat and processed meat consumption is consistently associated with an increase in the risk of colorectal cancer. Reducing your risk of cancer is great reason to eat fruits and vegetables and stop eating this stupid meat. Oh, I talked for 22 minutes. Okay, sorry guys. Okay, go ahead. From your group, who starts? Klim or Dibek?
I can start.
Okay.
So the first is that vegetarian is not good for our health. You know that vegetarian can lead to снижение уровня decreasing of level of your testosterone. Testosterone is one of the most important thing in our body. Also, after using vegetarian, you may may lead to reduction reproduction functional. Reproduction functional is the most important part of society. And number 3 is that using vegetarian is so expensive, and if you want to eat a really healthy food instead of meat, it will be so expensive, and there is so small amount of people on our planet that can spend so much money for their health.
Okay, amazing. Thank you. So you didn't say anything against my words. Okay, congratulations. Daniel, do you start?
Okay. First of all, nowadays we have the greatest. Okay. Nowadays, people have a lot of technology that means that we don't eat meat and still have always that meat can give us. Like if you just think that meat, it's funny, it's yummy, you can just eat something else, and you can buy it at supermarket, and you can doesn't see the difference because it's been yummy. That's all.
Okay, not good reason. Daniel, come on. Try to find reasons to be vegetarian.
Excuse me, Daniel, can you explain me your argument to another words shortly, please? What is yummy?
I mean, if you think that meat is yummy, you can just buy a food that give you same
Taste.
Yeah, same thing. So that's meat, like meat, but it's going to be vegetarian food.
Okay, thank you.
Yummy is delicious. Idibek, go. Idibek, can you start?
Yes.
Start.
Okay, first of all, I want to say that there are some animals that allow to us to eat them. I think if we don't eat them, if we don't cows and sheep's meat, they become a lot in the world, and the number of them increase. If we don't eat them, I think they start to eat us. I think it's the big reason, and another reason it's if we don't use meat in the society or in the world, there appear a lot of disease, because if when we eat with meat, there are a lot of vitamins, and it prevent to appear some disease.
Okay. Okay. So great job. Very good reasons, and especially about like testosterone level. 100% agree with you. So let me rebuttal. Okay, first of all, Clem, you mentioned like that if you do not eating meat increases the level of testosterone and not eating decreases. Of course, you're right, but instead of meat, there are like meat is not the only product that increases the level of testosterone. You can smoke cigars, especially big ones, and you can drink coffee, and these are two things that very like in a very high level the increases in level of your testosterone. So you don't have to eat meat. Oh, come on, man, you're a bad person. Okay, next one about animals are allowed to eat. If you do not eat, there will be a lot of cows and sheep that will eat you. What the hell is wrong with you? So like a lot of countries do not eat snakes. Are there a lot of snakes in the world who are eating people? No. A lot of people do not eat donkeys. Are there a lot of donkeys in the world who are eating people? No. There are a lot of snakes, lizards, frogs, and other stuff, and dinosaurs and stuff like that. And akulas, these whales, are they eating meals? People that are becoming more energetic people? No. Come on, are you kidding me? So next one. And I am going to talk about my own, for example, reasons why I think, for example, it is. And another thing that Idibek you mentioned is like many diseases appear because of that. Like, okay, where did you find these one? And you can, for example, as Daniel mentioned, you can buy like 1,000 other types of things, products, and let's say, yeah, or meat, similar to meat products, and that can have the same kind of vitamins and protect you from all these diseases. And one more reason for becoming a vegetarian is when you are vegetarian, you lose excess weight and keep it off. For example, you do not gain weight very fast if you do not eat. On average, vegetarians tend to have a lower body mass index, a measure of body that's okay than meat eaters. For example, if we eat the same amount of for example, food, but you eat meat and I don't eat meat, so you will weigh 1 kilogram more than me. Okay, more than 2/3, like 68-70% of general public are obese. Can you understand? 70% in general of the people, general public, are obese, are fat. The Oxford Vegetarian study found that BMI levels are lower in vegetarians of age groups, and for both men and women, vegetarians may have a lower BMI due to consumption of a diet that is high in fiber-rich and low energy foods, such as fruits, vegetarians, and some other grass. And another thing that I would mention is like when you are a vegetarian, you will live longer. You will like the process of your aging will slow down. Okay. So a 12-year-old Oxford study published in British Medical Journal found that vegetarians outlive meat eaters by 6 years. Can you imagine 6 years? And plant-based diets are generally rich in fiber. Okay. Rich in fiber and phytonutrients and antioxidants and vitamins and minerals, which in turn strengthens the immune system and slows down the aging process. Additionally, a vegetarian diet can prevent and reverse certain chronic diseases. So it makes sense that vegetarians have a longer lifespan. Okay, go ahead. Sorry for talking too much, but okay. So please, who can rebuttal?
I want to rebuttal your speech, Mike. So the first thing that you said that meat can lead to cancer. I don't support this idea because I think that eating meat is a normal part of nutrition of humans, because you know that our that people who live in our planet so much time, so many years ago, they were predators and they eat everything. If meat may lead to cancer, nobody live in our planet nowadays. So the second rebuttal is that you said that you can use cigarettes and alcohol for raising your testosterone.
Cigarettes and coffee.
Cigarettes and coffee. I think that cigarettes and coffee is much more badly thing than meat. And if you use this thing every day, you will look like a piece of shit in 10 or 15 years. It is so bad. And also, I want to support my colleague, Idi Beck, that if we don't eat meat, there will be a lot of animals in our planet. I support this idea. You know that there are a big problem with rabbits in Australia, and Australian people built a big wall in the center of this country because there are so much rabbits here. Okay.
Thank you. Great point. So say great point. I think let's go to Australia, eat some rabbit and come back. What do you think?
I support this idea.
Yes. Okay, let's go together. So Daniel, what do you have to say?
Okay. Now in the plants it's more vitamins than vitamins than in meat. And also Klim say one time ago that buy vegetarian food is more expensive. It's a lot of money, but no, it doesn't, because nowadays when I go to supermarket, I see that like meat have a very big cost.
Price.
Price, yes.
Okay,
price.
how much is 1 kilogram of meat in Russia? You don't know. Come on.
I don't be in supermarket like 1 month.
700 of rubles, yeah? 700.
700 rubles, yes.
Yes, yes. And the carrot is it have less.
Less expensive.
It's less. Yes, less expensive than meat. So you can
Okay.
eat carrot. You can eat potatoes. You can call your grandmother and tell her like, I need more carrots and potatoes, please. Give it to me, and she'll give it to you. That's all.
Okay. Thank you. Idibek, go ahead. What do you have to say? Idibek, hello. Good morning.
Dibek, you are here. It is your turn now.
Okay. So let's go. I'm going to start by telling you a couple of reasons, but I think this will be probably the last part of our lesson. Okay, go ahead, please, guys. So next one, and if you, for example, are vegetarian, we can avoid toxic food containments. So containments is the ingredients, the parts of our foods. For example, fresh foods can harbor contaminants such as like hormones, herbicides, and pesticides and antibiotics that people use for like growing sheep and cattle. So as these toxins are all fat soluble, they concentrate in the fatty flesh of the animals. Not to mention the viruses, bacteria, and parasites such as salmonella, trichinella, and other worms, and the toxoplasmosis parasites that are found only inside this kind of like products, okay, meat products or the other meat related products that contain some fat. And next one, we can use the global warming. Why not? Okay, that's a great reason to become vegetarian. It's not about only eating or diet or something else. It's about all humanity. For example, the United Nations says in 2006 reported that livestock generate more greenhouse gases than all the cars and trucks in the world combined together. Okay, imagine livestock generates more greenhouse gases than all the cars and trucks in the world combined together. Most of it comes from carbon dioxide and nitrous oxide gases generated by manure. Okay, therefore, the single most important step an individual can take to reduce global warming is to stop adopt vegetarian, which means that people like farmers will not grow cattle because you do not buy meat, and it finally will slow down the global warming problem. And it also makes an economic sense because like it is said that the people who, let's say in the USA, the people who are eat meaters and will spend in a year $1 trillion only on meat and meat related products. So imagine if you do not eat meat, so you will just save $1 trillion for the economy. So, and then last one I would tell you is like help and end world hunger. Of course, like if you have money, you can buy meat and everything that you want. But if you do not buy meat, for example, you can like put that money in like other things or put that money in buying some other vegetarian foods or some other like products that are not meat related or originated from the meats. And these can be, for example, grown in poor countries, and it will grow finally the economy of this country, and which will, for example, help a lot in hunger in these countries. And another reason could be having compassion for animals. Like, are you wild? Why do you kill animals? They are so poor. Okay, they look at you so nice. Why do you kill? When you kill a lot of animals and eat their meat, so you will look very, for example, wild. Okay, and cruel and it's cruelty. So these are all reasons why I want to tell you that we should become vegetarians, guys. So who is the winner? I will not participate. Let's give like all our conversation to Idibek. Idibek, announce the winner, please.
Idibek, you are here.
Yes,
Hello.
yes. Are you hearing me?
Good morning. Yes. Are you hearing me? Yes, I am hearing you.
Something with my internet, unfortunately.
Okay, please tell who is the winner. Me and Daniel, or you and Clint?
Of course, you are winner. How I said before, despite of you are not support of vegetarian, you said a lot of reason by to supporting these groups. Because of this, you are winner. Of course.
Thank you guys. Learn a lot about information, everything, and learn a lot of information about the different topics, and try to be critical thinkers. And like if you believe something, oh, I believe in this lump sum political party. I believe in this I don't know, like the idea. I believe in this way, in this tradition. Just question a little those traditions, those like ways of living, those I don't know, parties or something else. Okay, when you go to the very basic and start to be a critical thinker, I think you will find a lot of stuff. And even if you do not lose the respect for the tradition or the thing that you are supporting, you will gain a lot of knowledge. Okay, which will in its turn make your belief in that tradition even stronger and even firmer. Okay, so and for that, I would like to thank all of you and announce our lesson finished.